Today's English lesson is about the pronunciation of words having a silent H. I suppose most of you are aware that the English language has plenty of words where the letter H is not pronounced at all. It remains mute. Now, some of these words are commonly used in our daily conversation, such as our, honest, honor, a. The last word a means one who receives property from one's ancestor. Now look at these three words: vehement, vehicle, exhibition. Vehement means showing strong feelings or being passionate or intense about something. And vehicle, you all know, is transportation, or rather means of transportation. In these words too, the H remains silent. It is not pronounced aloud. Now look at these consonant digraphs where the H remains silent. It is not loudly pronounced. Now what is a consonant digraph? Now in a consonant digraph, there is a combination of two consonant letters producing a single sound. This chart shows some consonant digraphs such as GH, PH, TH, WH, SH, RH, where the sound of H is not pronounced. For example, in this list of GH consonant digraph, the H sound is not produced. It remains mute. So the first word, GHOST, is pronounced as ghost, not ghost, as some of us incorrectly pronounce. It is ghost. Then the next word is ghastly, GHASTLY. The H sound is not produced. The H remains silent. It is ghastly. This word means terrible or horrible. Then there is a word like ghetto, and ghetto means segregated area. Group of people are kept separately in isolation in a segregated area. Just as the Jews were kept in ghettos by the Germans during the reign of Hitler. The next two words beginning with the letter D have almost the same spellings, except that there are two different vowels in them. O and A differ in these words. Now, how are they pronounced? The first word is drought, and it means a long period of time when there is little or no rain. So there is a shortage of water. Whereas the word draft refers to a flow of cool air in a room or in a confined space. Then we move on to another word which is pronounced as distraught, DISTRAUGHT, which means being upset or being very anxious about something. Then there is the word dough, DOUGH, pronounced as dough, from which bread or pastry or donuts are made. It's a mixture of flour and water. In words like sigh, delight, flight, plight, where the letter I is followed by the digraph GH, the I sound is prominent and the H certainly remains silent. The word plight, PLIGHT, refers to a condition or a state. Again, there are many common words like laughter, cough, straight, 8, neighbor, naughty, daughter, where the H remains silent. Now you will get to know about the kind of sound or sounds that are produced by the digraph of CH. This digraph, in fact, produces 3 different sounds. One is the normal sound of ch, as we find in the word chocolate. The other 2 sounds have been shown in this chart. The combination of the 2 consonant letters CH can produce the sound of sh or k. The sh or the sh sound are to be found in words that have been borrowed from French and have become a part of the English language. And the K sound is found in Greek loan words, that is, in words which have been borrowed from Greek and have become a part of the English language. Now, let's look at this list of some words where the CH combination produces a single sound, SH or sh. The first word is chef. Then there is chivalry. This word implies not only bravery but also a polite, kind behavior towards women, a well-mannered behavior towards women. Then there's a word charade, CHARADE. Charade can mean pantomime or farce, or even a game in which the players guess a certain word or phrase from a clue shown by acting. So we refer to that game as dumb charade. Then we have the word charlatan, CHARLATAN. Charlatan means an impostor or a trickster, one who cheats people. Then there's the word chagrin, which means being distressed or being annoyed. CHAGRIN, chagrin. Then there's the word chauvinist. Chauvinist is a prejudiced person who shows bias towards something. For instance, we have the male chauvinist, who is an anti-feminist. The next word, chateau, actually means a house. In the 14th or in the 13th century also, maybe 13th, 14th centuries, the word chateau was used for a castle-like structure in France. Nowadays the word implies a stately residence. I suppose everyone is familiar with the word cash. It has become part of the computer language. Cash actually means CACHE. This word actually means stock or a pile or a collection. Everyone is aware of what chiffon means. It's a kind of fabric from which clothes are made, especially dress material of women. The next word is pronounced as chauffeur, which means driver. Chauffeur. The next word, chalet, CHALET, pronounced as chalet, is a small wooden house. There's hardly anyone who does not know where the city of Chicago is. It is one of the largest cities in US, and the word is pronounced as Chicago. The word with the spelling BROCHURE is pronounced in British English as brochure, and it refers to information contained in a booklet or a pamphlet and that information can pertain to either a product or some business or some event. So it's brochure. Then we have words like parachute, machine, and I suppose everyone is familiar with these words, so I'm not going on to explain the meanings. The word spelled P-E-N-C-H-A-N-T is pronounced as poncho. Poncho implies an inclination towards something, a leaning towards something, a habitual liking also it can mean. The last word in this list is pronounced as schedule in British English and not schedule as some of us nowadays tend to pronounce, but that is actually American English, not British English. In British English it is pronounced as schedule. I've chosen to enunciate some more words having the CH digraphs that sound as SH or sh. For example, the word cliché, C-L-I-C-H-E, pronounced as cliché, which means very commonplace or trite. Then there's another word, niche, which means a slot or a place, or it can refer to someone's vocation, a vocation which someone has found. Niche. And there's a chandelier. Of course, it's a kind of a hanging lamp, decorative lamp. There's a word ricochet. Now, ricochet means to bounce back, rebound. Pistachio is a kind of a nut. We Indians call it the pista badam. Now here's a list of some words having the CH digraphs that sound like K. So here is a list of K sounding words. The first one is Christmas. Everyone is aware of what Christmas festival is. It celebrates the birth of Jesus Christ. The next word, charisma, refers to an attractive and charming personality. If I say that he is a man of charisma, that means I'm referring to his charming presence, his charming personality. The next word, archive, refers to a store or a place where there is a collection of historical documents or records providing information about something. It's pronounced as archive. The pronunciation of the word spelled E-C-H-O in British English is echo. It refers to the sound that returns to you, the sound you make returns to you. It is called the echo, a reflection of the sound you make. Then there's the noun pronounced as epoch, which is a reference to a memorable event or date or the time that is marked by a new period or a new development. So it is epoch. The word orchestra, as everyone knows, means a large group of musicians playing different kinds of musical instruments together. The K sound is produced in words like chemistry, chlorine, technology, technical, psychic, all science related words. Then there are words like choir, C-H-O-I-R, and chorus, C-H-O-R-U-S. Choir refers to a group of singers, while chorus means a lyrical motif of the song, a repeated section of the song. The word spelled chaos is pronounced as chaos, which means complete disorder or confusion. And we all are aware of what character means. The word choreography, choreography, refers to dance patterns or an organized form of dance, and the creator of choreography is known as the choreographer. Ache, ache, means pain. Archaeology is a subject which deals with how people used to live in specific times and places in the past. So it is actually a study of past cultures and past societies, and the person dealing with archaeology is known as the archaeologist. Then there is the architect, one who designs buildings, one who is specialized in the subject of architecture. The last three words in this list are pronounced as chromosome, scheme, and stomach. So chromosome, scheme, and stomach. Here are some more words having the CH digraphs and with silent H. Words like champion, challenge, children are pronounced with the CH ch sound. So we have the CH ch sound here. Then there are words like teacher, kitchen, cheese. These are very common words which we use in our daily conversation. Preach, mischief, chant, switch, beach, chalk, chair, lunch, branch, chew, cheat, charge, change. The word chores, chores, refers to daily routine tasks. For instance, if I say household chores, it would mean all the housework, such as sweeping the floor, cleaning dishes, or washing the clothes. The ch sound is to be found in words like reach, launch. These are also very common words. And then there is a word like belch. The more colloquial word that we use for this is to burp, B-U-R-P, to belch, to burp. Then there is charcoal, cheerful, that means to be joyful, to be happy. Cherry, chew, check. These are also daily used words, everyday words, very common words. Then there's the month March, or it can refer to the verb to march. Charm, catch, yatch, fetch, ditch. All these have the CH sound, and there are plenty more words. The silent H is to be found in words like rhyme, rhythm, rhetoric, rhododendron, rheumatism, rhinoceros, and rhodium. Now, rhyme, as we all know, is to be found in poetry, in lyrics, and rhythm is connected with music, while rhetoric refers to the art of speaking or writing using figures of speech. Rhododendron is a flowering evergreen shrub, a plant which is to be found in the mountainous regions. Rheumatism is a form of disease. Rhinoceros is, of course, the animal, and rhodium is a silver white metallic element. There are words with the TH digraph where the H remains silent and it is pronounced as the. For example, thou, thee, thy. then though, although, they, them, they, then, that. Thou, thee, thy are Old English words and are nowadays not used actually, but these words are to be found in the Bible and in poetry. And thou, thee mean you, while thy means your. And students often confuse with the spelling of the words there and there, There and Their. Both are pronounced as there. There, there, refers to a place, while Their means belonging to. So it is a possessive pronoun. There is a slight difference in the meanings of the words though, 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 and although, Although. Though means even so, that is despite something, even so, while although means even if or even though. Students get confused about the use of these two words also. So I've made it clear for them. Some of the F sounding words where the combination of the consonants PH are used and the H remains silent are as follows: phonetic, telephone, phobia, that is a kind of fear, photography, we all know, philosophy, a subject, phrase, phoenix, phosphorus, philanthropy. In Greek mythology, phoenix is the immortal bird which rose from its own ashes after it got burnt down. The word philanthropy is a noun meaning generosity or benevolence, and one who practices it is known as a philanthropist, that is a generous person. One who is a generous person, benevolent person, is known as a philanthropist. He works for the good of others, for the benefit of others. That's all for today.